everybody. How are you tonight? It's a Monday Moment with MJ. Just coming at you. I'm going to show you some fun Halloween crafts that I'm going to make. I'm actually making it for a kit for the Stamp and Scrapbook Expo. So if you are one of those kit builders, then you'll be loving on this Halloween special for you. Hey Brenda, how you doing? I'm gonna let a few people get on. I'll do a little housekeeping here while I'm here, right? So we're gonna do this quick little project, and it's so much fun. And we're gonna do that and make sure that while we're working, whenever you're sharing me around with all your friends, because that's also fun. If you see something in here that you love, put it in the comments or message me and say, Mary Jo, I'd love that. And I will be happy to get that to you. Okay, hey Janet and Cassie Hinton. Good seeing you, girl. I just sent you a new catalog. Just saying. I hope you got it because it has a little fun. Hey, Tammy. Has a little fun special gift in there for you, too. Sarah Olson coming at you from Washington. Okay, so like I said, we're going to do this quick little project that it's using some of our new Amy Jo, some of our new products that I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using tonight the Damask Skull, which is Wahaha Halloween. I'm not into skulls, but this one's it's not horrible. You know, there's some horrible ones. But I'm going to be using that. I'm going to be using a chalk chip, which is one of our, you got it today. Yay! I'm so excited. A chalk chip. And then I have these little coasters that I found from, I don't even know where. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to be making these kits up for the Stamp and Scrapbook Expo. So if you're not on their page, make sure you go to that because I'm going to be doing a Halloween craft for them. You can purchase the whole kit from them and, along with a whole bunch of other goodies. So just make sure you do that. Share me out. Remember, share me out. So let's get crazy. Let's get chalky is what I was trying to say. Just saying. Do y'all love my shirt? Christy Meesmer, a girl on my team, made this for me. I love it. It's for our Watts of Love, of course. Let's get things going here. So you saw a little bit of my hot mess on my table. Sorry. Get over it. You know, real life happens here. I swear, since we have been on this social distancing kick, I have worked so much harder. It's craziness. Okay, so this is an MDF coaster that I got at some bargain box store. I don't know where. And I'm going to take my, what is this thing called? Crop-a-doodle diddle. And I'm going to use the big hole. So there's all these little holes. And this is an old one from Stampin' Up. But they have all different kinds now. Or if you just have a really sharp hole puncher that's about this size, you want to do that. Oops, where'd you go? You want to do that, okay? So I'm going to put a hole on each side. And I like to hold the hole puncher where I can see it so that I know where I'm going. So I'm just going to punch that. And it goes through real easy, okay? It looks like it would be hard, but it doesn't. So I'm going to be punching 800 holes because I sell 400 kits, right? So yeah, y'all better love me if y'all are buying one of these kits. I'm just saying. Yeah. So I'm going to use our iris on this. Ooh, it needs a little water. And we are going to chalk wash it. Okay. And the way we chalk wash is easy peasy, lemon breezy. You just take a damp towel, get your towel wet, or a sponge, or whatever. You love when real life happens. Let me just tell you what, Tammy. Man, real life happens all the time around here. It's craziness. It is like Super crazy. So what did I do today? Did y'all see my post? Let's see. If you're on my team, you saw my post about what the other day was. Saturday was crazy busy. Today, so I have my 2 nanny girls, and I love them. They are so much fun. So I have them, and we're doing school and stuff. You know, we got to do our school. Even if it's summer, we do school. We got to do math every day without fail, and a little bit of language. And of course, we have to read, right? So that's kind of what we're doing right now. We're doing a little memory work. It's nothing. The cats are climbing in something downstairs. It's nothing really intense right yet. It'll get there, you know, but it's not right yet. This is Iris, and my Iris I haven't used in a while. So I got to add some water to it and get it all stirred up for you guys. But, so I spent today, you know, doing my school with them. And then Paul is on deadline, so he was on meetings all day because, of course, since COVID, you know, everybody has to work at home, and he's in my business place, and it's really starting to hinder me. I don't like sharing space when I have 2 girls that need to scream and talk loud, and I have to do my business, and we all have to be quiet because he's on important calls. Yeah, it's making me nuts. I can't wait for the offices. Look, this chalk paste, this is making me feel good, y'all. It's like therapy. I'm just saying, stirring chalk paste is therapy. It's so relaxing. It's not hard. I'm just going to put a little of this on here now and let it sit there a minute. So anyways, that was my day. And so before I knew it, it was 12:45 and I hadn't fed the girls. So I ran downstairs and I cooked dinner and lunch all at the same time. I just threw some stuff in the Instapot. You know, I love the Instapot. So I made beef stew. So that was quick and easy, right? And so the day just went away real fast. So, okay, so I went ahead, sprayed I had a little bit too much water on there on my MDF. And now I'm just going to color this with the Ibis color. And here's the deal. This is supposed to look like Halloween. It's not supposed to be perfect. And my chalk paste is just getting wet again here. So there's some chunks and it's okay. Remember, tonight's real life, guys. Real life. So you want it to look Halloween. So when I do these kits, the colors are going to be black, because it's Halloween. And then there's going to be the Ibis or orange. So either way is what's going to be in the kits. And if you as a customer want to just purchase one, just tell me you want to get the scrapbook kit and I'll know what you're talking about. I'm going to take a little more chalk paste on here because I want it kind of dull. That's my goal, is I want a little bit of color, but I want it kind of dull. Okay. I don't want it too bright because, you know, Halloween's not always bright. And then I like to do my edges. I gotta clean that off there. I like to do my edges because, and this is kind of a purpley blue. It's kind of a fun color. But I like to do my edges because it adds a little bit of a finish. Now, remember, you can do front and back on this. I don't care if you do front and back. You could do black on one side and Ibis on the other and make it all cray-cray. So whatever you want to do, it's your project. I'm just going to show you what I'm doing with my project. And the goal is for y'all to be creative and relax and enjoy your day. Because I'll tell you what, chalking makes me happy. It really does. By the time I get done with this, I'm going to be like, okay, I'm ready to go watch Heart of Dixie. Yeah, we're watching that. I'm just saying, we're on the last season. What a dumb show, but man, we love it. It's crazy. I know. But I don't go for this, what is it, Lion King? Or what is it? Tiger King? Or, I don't know. We've never watched that. Probably never will. And that's okay. I'm all right with that. Just saying. Who else here? Carly Nelson, how are ya? So we got that done. So we're just going to let that sit for a couple minutes. And I'm going to show you about our chalk chips. Now I got blue all over that towel, so I have to get a new one, which is good. I have them. It's amazing. It's magic. So I have the white chalk chips, and they also come in black. This one has a magnet. Just another idea for you guys. You can do magnets, and you guys have seen. Haven't you guys seen what else I do with my chalk chips? Let me show you. So these are actually the girls' chalk chips. And we do homeschool lessons. This is part of our spelling because spelling is sequential, right? So it's not sight words. So I do this, you know, and then I say, okay, let's look. Well, I need to get some more vowels out, you guys. And I say, okay, let's look and see what kind, we have 2 R's. What kind of words can we make out of these letters? And it's kind of like bananagrams, right? So we start with our 3-letter words, and I see our 3-letter words right here, or 4, or whatever. So we have N-A-Y, nay. We can talk about horses, we can talk about whatever, nay, and then we change that and we make hay, and then we change that and it's pay, and then we change that and it's day, it's payday. And so then we have different little games that we play with that. So we have gray, right? So we're using the AY, so you don't have to change a whole bunch. So that's something that I do. Now Sadie loves to match. So on the other side, I have numbers, and we play matching games. So you see, there's so much fun you can do with something as simple. Now, the best part, though, is the girls actually chalked the letters themselves. And then that's a whole nother lesson because you have your art and you have your alphabet and you're going through different sounds. And when they're 4 and 6, that's great. And it's just great hands-on tactile working. So that's what I do. I mean, homeschool mom here, you got to do the fun, you know? You got to have fun with learning or else it's just boring and I get bored and it's just no fun that way. So we're going to use the chalk chip. So you could also take and make magnets with it. You can do your homeschool or whatever. You can play games with it. We used to call it Husker-Du. With what was the matching game. You can make these with your crocodile and make ornaments. You can make car key, you know, fobs and all kinds of stuff. Hey, Deborah or Denise. You can make all kinds of things with these chalk chips. They are so much fun. And these come in a sample kit that I do, not with the magnet. Unless you get the magnet, I can glue a magnet on if you want a magnet. But this is the one we're going to use tonight. And because I'm going to use black, I'm going to use the white chalk chip, and I'm going to use the black paste for this. Now, since I still have the ibis out, I'm going to also use a little of that. And I'm going to show you, oh, if I can find it. Where did I pitch it to? Oh, here it is. This is our new tool. This is our new... what's the name of it? Oh, dang it. I can't remember, but if you tell me the new small detail tool, that's what it's called. It's called a detail tool. So it has this little rubber stopper here, and then here it has like, it's silicone, but it's kind of pointier. So if I make a mistake and I need to clean it up, I just simply scratch that off, okay? And it has the little stopper to keep it so it's nice and pointy. But on this one, I'm going to use the little tiny, look at that, little tiny squeegee. So I'm going to use that right here on my little skull. And because I just want my skull to be the ibis color, since that's the background. So I just simply put it on there very thin, and make sure you can still see your transfer there. You know, you want to make sure you see. And then wash it off and you're good to go. But I'm going to pull this part up just real quick so you can see the little skull. Blow on it just a minute there. How many of you guys actually, like, we have a landline for our, hey, Michael, hey, Brenda. We have a landline for our security system. I never answer it. So if you guys get the 898 number, you can call it all day. Ain't nobody gonna talk to you. Just letting you know. So that's what's ringing right now. So that's the one that we use, like, you know, for junk. Kind of like your junk mail, your junk email box. Okay, and then I'm gonna use black on this. Now, if you're getting this kit, there's one of 12 designs, and you'll get one of the 12 designs in it, just so you know. And they're all Halloween designs, and they're all really cute, and they're all Chalk Couture Amazement, so you know it's going to be amazing. Uh-oh, kitty cat's coughing. So anyways, so that's kind of fun. There we go. So we got that there, and I'm going to use the black again. So we have our Happy Halloween, and then we're going to wash this. I'm going to show you how to wash this while that is all drying up. So you can, of course, take this to your sink and wash it under the sink and just run water over it. I'm just going to use a spray bottle because I'm here and I'm lazy and I'm on camera. So I'm going to use a spray bottle, wash it off, and then now you're going to use this over and over and over again. You're going to stick it on a backer sleeve, which I don't have one here because I pulled this out of my book, but you're going to stick it right back on the white shiny side of the paper that it came on and use it again and again and again. Okay, so all reusable, cleanable with water. Everything is like water soluble, you guys. Let me just get this off. So water soluble is good. Now, when you're done with this project, if you want to keep it for Halloween forever and ever and ever, then you're going to want to spray it with a clear poly acrylic sealer, okay? And that will help you. I love the way this looks worn. And if this is still too much chalk for you, you can spray it with water and just wash it off a little. And it won't look as, you know, dark. But I like it that way. That's the way I want it to look. Because the transfer I'm going to use is going to look a little chalky too. So that's the whole thing. And you can see how it changes the darkness. It lightens up and darkens a little bit as it dries. So I know that sounds kind of, what's the word? Like it doesn't agree, but it really does. You'd have to do it to understand what I mean, that it darkens and lightens at the same time. I know, kind of weird, but it's what it does. Can't help it. Okay, so we have our fun little base. I'm going to take this new, I'm going to move him out. I'm going to take this new Damask skull. And I'm not going to cut it. If you're getting the chalk chip kit, you will get a square this size, okay? And off of this, it'll probably be a little bit bigger like that, just enough so that you can, see, what is this, 17 by 17? So it'll be right around 5 1/4 inches. And I think, well, I have to measure this. Wait, I can do it right here on my measuring mat. So this is a 4 by 4 square. So it will be 5 by 5 probably, or 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. So anyways, it'll be a little square. And since this is a new one, we are gonna fuzz this with our, where's my fuzzing cloth? I just have it. I'm gonna pull this back because I'm gonna use this, just the corner. I just saw my fuzzer. Well, guys, we're going to use just regular old cloth tonight because Mary Jo is enjoying life. Oh, here it is. I had it. I had it right here. I was looking on the wrong side of my life. See, isn't this how it always works, you know? So this is, and that's my scale. This is our fuzzing cloth. So this is really great because it has the microfiber here. So when you're cleaning up your board and getting it all ready to chalk, you can just buff and polish it with that. And then before you start, you use the fuzzy side. So I'm just going to use this one corner. So I'm just going to fuzz this. And all the fuzzing really does now, unless you're doing scrapbooking with our transfers, all the fuzzing does is it takes off that layer of yuck from the factory, okay? and it kind of gives it a little, takes off the extra sticky that you don't need. So that's what I'm gonna do here, and that's what I did on this corner. And I'm just going to place this. I just want a little bit of that skull to show. And I'm just gonna place that there and go ahead and chalk over it. This is gonna be my background design, right? What, Mary Jo, that's so cool. It is so cool. You guys talk to yourself in the third person, right? And Mary Jo said, yes, Mary Jo, what did you say? Well, I said, this is really amazing. And then I said, self, right? I said to myself, self. Yeah, that's how I talk sometimes. You know what I was looking at the other day, Carly Nelson? If you're still here, I was looking at our trip to Chicago. How fun. Okay, how cool is that one looking? Ah, what? Oops, where are you? There you are. Wow. Ooh. Okay, and then I would let's just wash this now. We might as well. We have time. So with this one, since I only used the corner, I'm just going to put the corner down and find another towel because I think I threw that one down. And I'm just going to wash this corner real quick. Just because I'm here and I don't want to take the whole thing off. And so this is a way you could do that too. You know, if you're just going to use a corner of your transfer, just wash it right then and be done. And then you can just put it back, put it away, and move on. Just like that. I love it. So easy. Chalk Couture is so easy, and it's a great company to work for. That's what I'm loving. I'm loving, loving. So this I would just wipe off like this. Give that a wipe on the back just to make sure all that black's off. Maybe give it a little spray. Just because I can. And put it back down. I have a little bit of black here on the front, but I'm not worried about it. Just like that. All done, ready to go. Looks brand new again. Yay. Okay, so, and I pulled a black ribbon out. I think I would use an orange ribbon. I think I'd contrast it, you know, a little bit. But tonight, for tonight's purposes, I got to figure out what I'm going to do with that though. Okay, so I have my background. And then I'm going to take some glue dots, or you can take foamies so that it can be more 3D and popping out. I had on hand tonight glue dots. And these I like, or you could even use hot glue if you wanted. These I like glue dots because they'll come off here. And then I can redo my, I could always just paint this too with acrylic if you want to do acrylic. But being as I'm doing this in kits, I use our chalk paste as the paint, right? Because I have chalk paste. Now I have little containers for acrylics to take to your house and not explode in the mail. Okay, so you can either make this over to the side, but I'm gonna go in the middle because I'm boring like that. Okay, even though see if I did it down here, I could do that because it's Happy Halloween. Things are a little off on Halloween, right? And I want that little skull to show. So there we go. And you could do it however you want. Now, the beauty of Chalk Couture is I will be sending 400 people the same exact kit, right? Not one of them. I can tell you, there's going to be the people who really follow my instructions and make it look just like mine. But I can guarantee you that that's the minority of people, okay? That's not the real people. These are our shears, by the way, our transfer shears. Where are you? This way. And these are stinking amazing. I love them. I love the way they feel. I love the way they cut. Okay. But I can literally have give everybody the same exact tools and colors and everything else, and nothing would look the same. And I love that because that shows how creative we can be, how different we are, and how our, but yet we're still so awesome, right? We're just all so awesome. So that's what I love about Chalk Couture, is that creativity, and it works the side of your brain that you don't get to work sometimes, and it makes you happy. It releases all those endorphins. So I'm gonna actually give it a little bow because I wanna make it look pretty. And I learned this little trick, and I don't know if you guys know it, but you turn your thing upside down, and my bow is just gonna be a crisscross bow. It's not gonna be a fluffy bow because it's Halloween. That wouldn't work. I guess it would, but, and then hold your finger and then do again. So you crisscross right, then crisscross left, and then pull it down. And then you can change it to however you want. And like if you wanted to add a little, you know, you could do a little color ribbon there. You could add a little color ribbon or a little, you know, silver or something in there if you wanted to add it. But look, isn't that cute? And then you would just hang it right here on the back. Oops, or not. Ah, my glue dots. There we go. But isn't that cute? Hang it right on the back. What? 1, 2, 3. Happy Halloweenies. I just think that's a cute little idea and a cute little fun gift. You could hang it as a doorknob, you know, a door knocker. You could do it as a tag. You could do it as a little wall hanging. You could use this Happy Halloween for your treat bags. All of this can go on treat bags. You could use the damask pattern on treat bags. You have so much you could do with this, right? So I think I'm gonna get different dots because these glue dots are like for paper and not here. Or you could just hot glue it. I would personally hot glue it because see it, look, it peels off so easy. So if you wanted to hot glue your magnet on there, you could do that and then change it up. But yeah, so what? Do you love it? And then the other thing you could do is, so like, see how you have that little skull here? Where is he? There he is. You could actually put that skull right all around here too. What? You could just make it all look pretty. Okay, that's my excitement for tonight. Hey, Melissa and Julie, everybody's here. So that's your moment with MJ today. And I hope you enjoyed that. I hope Sean got to come on here and see the fun that I'm making for them at Scrapbook Expo. It's going to be a fun little kit. I'm kind of excited about this one. Then you could also do the back. Maybe just waiting for the Christmas stuff to come back and do the back, or a nice fall. You could do a front back. Just change the ribbon, right? You could do front back here. Or just wipe it off and start again, girl. Okay. You guys have a great Monday night. I hope today is treating you well, and I hope you feel blessed. So until tomorrow or whenever I come back, aloha.